everybody. Welcome to the Iconic Video Games Podcast. I'm your host, Scrooge Axel.
I'm Festive Zelda.
And I'm Holly Jolly Doggy 420.
Bah, humbug. What's going on, everybody? Thank you so much for joining us. Guys, it is our Christmas episode. We are only 3 days away from Christmas. Princess Zelda, have you bought your Christmas gifts?
Was I supposed to start? No, I'm done. I'm good.
Okay. Well, what about you, Doggy? Have you finished your Christmas shopping?
Yeah, I've been finished for a week or a week and a half or so. So yeah, a little later than I wanted to be done with, but people wouldn't tell me what they wanted, so
Yeah.
So they got coal. And it was hard for me to get that.
I 100% approve of that gift. Humbug. Nobody deserves any gifts. But hey, you want to know what I got you, Dougie?
What's that?
I got you a prompt exit. That's what I got you. I'm just kidding.
Oh man.
I'm kidding. No, I'm totally gonna try to get into the Scrooge Axel persona, but I don't know if I can because I actually like Christmas quite a bit. But talking about a bunch of Christmas folks here that are here. Let's check in. We got Dreadpool. He says, "Sup, everyone? What's going on, Dreadpool? Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP." We got Tight Drago Jr. What's going on, Tight Drago Jr.? Thank you so much for joining us. Yay. You are the real MVP. Let's see. We got Fastback. He says, "Que pasa?" I almost read that. "Que pasal?" "Que pasa?" What's going on, Fastback? Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. Let's see. We got Roy Matumbo, who was with us last week on our Blue episode. He was fantastic as always. Shout out to Roy Matumbo. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. We got Jesse Darby. He says, "Is the king of third-party apps only PlayStation?" What's going on, Jesse Darby? Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. We got Papa Woody popping in. He says, "Hello, hello, hello. What's going on, Papa Woody? Thank you so much for joining us. You are also the real MVP." Notorious. He comes in. He says, "Hey, everyone. What's going on, Notorious? You are the real MVP." We got Sir X-Man. What's going on, Sir X-Man? Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP, sir. We got, oh my gosh, Conan Graystan saying, "Zelda." What's going on? What's going on, Conan Graystan? Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. And let's see. And Sir X-Man says, "Merry Christmas, everybody."
Merry Christmas.
And I think we're good. I think we're good there. So yeah, guys. So seeing as it's the Christmas episode, you know, we were once young, and
True.
We got our opportunities to unwrap that brand new console for Christmas, and you know, so we're gonna go down the Ghost of Christmas Past and see which one of our console unwrappings were we most excited about. Unfortunately, you know, while I was excited to unwrap these consoles, we did not have cameras back then because, you know, it was either afford a console or afford a camera. I took the console. So that's the way we went at it. So up first to tell us about her first console unwrapping, her first favorite Christmas console unwrapping is none other than Festive Zelda. Bah humbug, take it away.
All right. So the first console I chose is a memory I will never forget because I was 5 years old and I was with my brother and my sister and I didn't even know what it was, but as soon as we opened it, it changed my life. Yes, I'm talking about the original Nintendo Entertainment System, complete with Duck Hunt and Mario. Yay!
Yes. This guy's playing like a champ.
It really is.
So is this where it all started, Princess Zelda?
This is where it all started. I mean, and it's so fun too, because like I didn't even care if it wasn't my turn to play. Of course, I wanted to play, but we just took turns watching each other and trying to get the controller from my dad. But it was so fun. It still is. I see that they have like that mini console now of the Nintendo you can get for like $50, and it has those original games. And so kids now are actually getting that experience of the original Nintendo.
Wow.
Yeah.
So there you go. So but you got that Duck Hunt and that Mario experience, and I'm sure you had other fantastic Nintendo games. Were those the only games you had on it?
To start, that's what we started with because it came with the games. I think it only had one controller, if I'm not mistaken. And it was a little while before we got more games like the original Zelda and all those classics. But I mean, they just spent like hours and hours and hours. It didn't matter that we only had that game because Mario, in and of itself, was so entertaining.
It is. Doggy, did you get a Nintendo?
Yes, in fact, that was going to be my first choice here in the first round.
Oh, copycatting, huh?
Yes. Well,
We're
Princess
like this,
Zelda's so
doggy.
great, I had to- yeah. She's so
Yes.
great. I had to copy her. Let's see. Okay. When it was 1987, and at the time, the only console we had at the house was a television, and we went over to our friend's house one time, and they had rented a Nintendo Entertainment System, and they were playing Pro-Am, right? And I was like, this is the greatest thing in the world, right? So
Pro-Am?
when I went RC Pro-Am, yeah, RC
Okay.
Pro-Am, yeah, and
Okay.
so man, when we went up to see Santa, I sat on his lap, man. I begged him for a Nintendo. I had to have a Nintendo, right? And yeah, me and my brother were so excited. Even my sister, she was even older, yeah, but man, we were so excited to get the Nintendo. I mean, I loved playing the Intellivision. The Nintendo's what got me really, really going into games. You know what I'm saying? See, when we got ours, it came with the Mario and the Duck Hunt, and we got RC Pro-Am. But it wasn't long before we were heading to the rental store and getting the Castlevanias and the Zeldas and the Mega Mans and Punch Outs of the world, and just what a great system. I mean, heck, that thing, we were playing that and enjoying that. Even after the Super Nintendo came out, they were still coming out with cool games for this, so. But yeah, thank you, Santa. I will always remember Christmas of 1987. You're such a good
I would
man.
give anything to see a picture of little Holly Jolly Doggy. I would give anything. I bet it's the most adorable thing in the world. I really do.
Bah humbug, little kids opening presents. Greed, I tell you, greed. Bah humbug. Of course, I didn't get it. If you guys have listened to the show, I did not get a Nintendo for Christmas. I got it for my birthday. But man, I gotta tell you, the excitement to get that first Nintendo, and it really did start it all. I mean, it was probably the best birthday present I ever got, and of course, I got plenty of Nintendo games for Christmas in the years that followed.
Oh yeah,
The gift that keeps giving. It really does.
It really
It's so
was.
exciting to get a game. Like once you have a console, a new game just changes the world. Then you don't want to go to school. You want to play your game.
right. Yeah, the whole rest of your Christmas vacation to play it. That was
Oh, that's the
some of
best.
the best memories was getting your games and getting to play them for a whole week and a half before you had to go back to school.
Yeah, don't go to church the day before Christmas, so you don't. So you can play with your toys on Christmas Day.
Wow. Wow, I didn't know you rolled like that, Princess Zelda.
Yeah, all excited for Christmas.
Oh my goodness. I'm having trouble finding something for mine here. If you can entertain the chat for a moment.
But yeah. So yeah, the Nintendo though. I mean, like we were saying, just so many great games to. Oh my god! Like I said, we were at the rental store renting a game every single week. It seemed like something new.
The worst is when you see the box and the game wasn't behind it. Like that's the worst. You see it and then you go.
Oh yeah. Right, I forgot they used to do that. Yeah, the little case
false
behind it
hope.
and stuff. Yeah, man.
Yes. And by the way, guys, that gameplay that we saw, that list was brought to you by Cheese String XX.
Cheese String XX.
That's his name, Cheese String XX. His YouTube channel is Cheese String XX.
He's pretty good at the game. I'll give him credit.
Yes.
Yes, Excite Bike. Yeah, Jago.
All right. Let's check in with the chat. Let's see. Oh, Jago Kuka joins us. Shout out to Jago. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. Let's see. We got Titan Drago. It says, Merry Christmas, Bugs. What's going on? Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. We got John907I joining us. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. He says, sup, everyone. Merry Christmas. Hey, thank you so much. Let's see what do we have. Also, Kung Fu and Excite Back were some of my early favorites. Excite Bike. I remember building.
Excite Bike was so great. Yeah.
Yeah. And Notorious says Nintendo Famicom released in Japan the year I was born. So what was that? 1981?
What's that?
The Famicom in Japan, because it released 1 or 2 years before here in the US, right?
Yeah, I thought it was like 83 or 84.
Yeah.
I can't remember. I just saw something about that the other day about Miyamoto making Donkey Kong and Mario Brothers and Zelda and all that stuff. I can't remember when the Famicom came out. It was before here, though. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, okay. I think I found something acceptable for mine. So let's roll a little show along. So, in came Christmas of 1996, 97. I want
So
to
you
say
were a freshman in high school.
I was a sophomore.
Oh, sophomore. Dang it.
Yeah. I believe it was, if it was 96, I was a freshman. If it was 97, I was a sophomore. I want to say I was a freshman. So I'm gonna go with 96 maybe. And I remember that I was so excited to get this console. It was like $500 back in 1996. That was a lot of money. And so we had asked for it, but we didn't know if we were gonna get it. Me and my brother did. And that console that I'm talking about is none other than the Sega Saturn. Oh, man. I remember getting the Sega Saturn and just yelling at the top of my lungs how excited I was. Just doing it. And of course, it didn't come with any games. It came with a sampler, I believe it was, right?
What?
And so,
you didn't even get a game for $500?
No, they didn't come with games.
It didn't come with the Virtual Fighter?
Oh,
Those cheapos.
The launch year Sega Saturn, right? I think it had released like maybe a few years before, or not a few months before. So it was still just the sampler disc.
Whew.
And so I played the crap out of that sampler until my birthday came around a few months later, and I got to request a game.
Wow.
And of course, the game I requested was this robot game that was here not too long ago. Where was it? This one. Not that one. Sorry. This one right here. Virtual On, and this is the character I played with. Faye Young Faye or something like that. And I just remember playing the crap out of this Saturn, man. And I had Mega Man X, Mega Man 8, X4. This is X4. I remember seeing Command and Conquer, one of my favorite computer games on there. Like all of these games, Shining the Holy Ark, this one, a fantastic game if you haven't played it. I just like, a lot of people ignore the Saturn because, Sony was so dominant, but there were so many gems on it. And I was just so excited to get it. I remember watching the screen, where like the Saturn boot up screen, where like the shards of glass come together to make the Sega Saturn logo. Right. And I remember seeing it, and it was so different from my Sega Genesis. I was just like, yeah, that's awesome. Right. And so, yeah. And of course, Sega has the ultimate Sega game as, Sir X-Man pointed out here, Nights into Dreams, but it's called Christmas Nights into Dreams, the one he's talking about. And yeah, that's just great. Oh, Saturn Balmer, man, one of the best party games of all time. So yeah, the Sega Saturn is rarely underappreciated in my opinion, and I was so happy. I was the only one of all my friends that had it, but I was so happy to have it. Right, so yeah, Sega Saturn for me. Princess Zelda, did you ever get a Saturn?
No, and I am like still in shock that you don't get a game with it for $500. Like, I'm gonna write him a letter. Even though
back then you didn't. No, you sure didn't. Doggy, did you get a Saturn? You did, right?
I had a Saturn. I bought one. I believe the Saturn's that one. Didn't the Saturn, the console, like just dropped like out of nowhere? Like it.
Yeah. They surprise launched it with Virtual Fighter and stuff, and the games weren't even ready.
Oh my gosh!
I had money saved up from working with my dad, and as soon as I found one, I bought one. So I didn't get one for Christmas, but I did buy one like pretty much right after launch. I'm sure I didn't get it the day it came out because it didn't. Like I said, you didn't really get a warning. It just dropped. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I could have swore mine came with Virtual Fighter, but maybe I bought that. Maybe I had to buy that too when.
Later iterations would launch with Virtual Fighter, Daytona USA, and Virtual Cop.
Yeah, some of them came in with Daytona USA.
I actually had to buy those games.
And I remember because I registered mine as soon as I got it, and Virtual Fighter was so kind of a mess, if you will. Not really a mess, but it's, you know, it didn't look that great, you know, and people are complaining. So if you'd registered your Saturn, they sent you a free copy of Virtual Fighter Remix.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it came in just that little sleeve or whatever.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I didn't get it for Christmas, but I bought it. I bought it about as soon as it came out. So coincidentally, I don't remember the demo disc though, for whatever reason.
Yeah, it was called the boot. I don't know if it was. I think it was called the boot sampler. I think that's what it was called, the boot sampler.
Oh, bubble
And so that's what I ended up getting, was the boot sampler.
The boot sampler.
I think that's what it was called. Let me see. Sega Saturn.
Yeah, because it's a kick in the tush. No game for you.
Right, yeah.
What was it called? Sampler disc? Bootleg sampler. That's what it was called.
Bootleg.
Bootleg sampler 1 or bootleg sampler 2. And it came with demo videos. So it came with like 2 games or 3 games, and the rest were like demo videos. And I'm just gonna pause it here so you guys can read this, right? So here we go. So it was bootleg sampler, World Series of Baseball, Sega Rally Championship.
Oh, World Series Baseball. Yeah.
These are the ones that you could play, right? World Series Baseball, Rally Championship, and Clockwork Knight 2. All these other games were videos.
Oh.
So you didn't even get to sample these games. So yeah, I remember that so well. And yeah, I played the crap out of that boot sampler. Yeah. And Sarkman says, I have Radiant Silver Gun for my Sega Saturn. Ah, that must be a Japanese Saturn. That's awesome.
Yeah.
So yeah. Oh, with the RAM card and action replay. Okay. So yeah, you got that one. And yes, that's right. Laura Croft, my bae, Tomb Raider. She was first on the Sega Saturn. That's right. Yeah. Let's see. Jason Max says, just remember, Xbox is number 1. Absolutely, Jason Max. No lies detected. And let's see. Sir Expand Saturn came with a Virtual Fighter. And Diego Kukin says, yeah, the launch Sega Saturn only came with a sample disc, so I had the same one. Yeah, exactly. And Fastback says, I remember getting NES on Christmas, all Mario Duck Hunt that night.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Just that gun, the zapper was so cool too.
Yeah.
You know, you're like, yes, this is so cool. You know, like, yeah.
That dog, that rotten dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
No matter how much you try to shoot the dog.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see if I can pull this up.
Stupid little guy come up and laugh at you and you miss.
Troll.
He was a Scrooge for sure.
Indeed.
Did you ever like put the gun like right up to the screen to make sure you didn't miss?
Oh yeah. Yeah. Still
Did you
missed.
ever not?
Yeah.
No, I would actually try to win fair and square, believe it or not.
I was 5, man. 5.
I was 5. So funny.
Like now, I wouldn't do that.
All right, but with all that being said,
Ooh.
Doggy Dog, guess what
Yes.
time it is?
Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, the iconic video game podcast proudly brings to you
It's greatest podcast segment in the world. It's intermission time with Princess Zelda.
Princess Zelda.
Oh my, thank you, Doggy. What a lovely introduction. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And do we have a festive game for you this evening? You are going to see an image of a game that's doing a holiday event. You're going to get just a little bit of information about it, and you have to determine what game is it. Are you ready?
I am ready. I am so ready. I am so excited for this because I don't know anything.
Yay!
So the music's going to stop while this is here, but here we go. Are you ready?
All right.
Yes, let's go.
All right. Hit us with the clue, Princess Zelda.
All right. So, you have our image?
Oh, you want me to put the image up first? Okay.
Yes, they can see the image.
All
Hopefully
right,
they
here we
can't get it from the image. It's supposed to be tricky. All right. Winterfest has finally arrived in this beloved game. Is it A, Roblox, B, Fortnite, or C, Super Animal Royale? And go.
And go. All right, Doggy. Here's your image, Doggy. Holly Jolly Doggy.
Mhm.
Okay, so we got, let's see. We got Roblox, Fortnite, or Super Animal Royale.
What a cute snowman.
Yeah, he is. I don't know. He doesn't look too Robloxy. Like, I mean, I don't know. I don't play a ton of Roblox. I mean, maybe other games look different, but I don't know. He looks too good. I never played a Super Animal Royale, so I don't really know what that looks like. He kind of looks Fortnite-ish. I'll go with Fortnite. It's...
You got some support in the chat. He's like, you got this, doggy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go Fortnite. He looks like a Fortnite. He looks like a Fortnite skin.
Fortnite, according to Conan Graystan.
All right. Yeah. All right. Thank you. All right.
Yeah. I'm 100% going with Fortnite just because I know Princess Zelda likes Fortnite.
Yeah, that too. Yeah,
I don't see how this could be anything other than Fortnite. I know she injects Fortnite into everything she possibly can. So I'm gonna go with Fortnite.
That's why I was afraid to pick it, because I was thinking it was a trick. It was a trick, so.
That one day was hilarious. I was like, see.
Yeah.
All right. And we're going to go ahead and end the poll there. Princess Zelda, what was it?
It was Fortnite. What a great event.
Right.
It's so fun. You get presents every day. It's so fun. You can land and open more presents. It's so fun.
There you go. It was Fortnite. Every day a new present. Bah humbug. Definitely not Scrooge approved. All right. Let's see. How did the chat do, Princess Zelda?
The chat was torn. 50% went with Fortnite, 50% with Super Animal Royale. So it is a win for the chat. I didn't get anybody with the Roblox. God. I'll do better.
This second one is so long, Princess Zelda. I need to edit it before.
What? Oh, the choices?
I'm going to get rid of your adjective. You can just say it, okay?
Understood.
All right. There we go. With 4 characters to spare.
Yay.
Yay. All right. Here we go. Getting ready. Oh. All right. We're ready, Princess Zelda. Let me pull up the picture.
Here we go.
Hopefully this does it just how I want. Nope. It opened a new screen. Okay. Share this tab instead. All right. We're ready, Princess Zelda.
Right. Get your bush covered in Christmas lights while helping the bearded lady in this spectacular holiday event. Are you looking at Final Fantasy XIV, Phantasy Star Online 2, or the Lord of the Rings Online? And go.
And go, doggy.
Oh, man.
His face. I thought it was frozen. No.
I'm trying to look at what's in the background there, like in the very background there.
I see a bouche de Noel off to the right and a mashed potato snowman in the front.
I love that you got nothing but low-res images versus Zelda.
I had to. I didn't want to give too much away.
Okay, so bush-covered Christmas lights while helping the bearded lady. Man, this just doesn't seem too Final Fantasy-ish or Phantasy Star.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know too much about Lord of the Rings, but if anything, I'd say that it has to be Lord of the Rings. If you're going by my standards, that's a Lord of the Rings online.
Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, final answer. Yeah. This is good.
So it's definitely not Phantasy Star Online. I can tell you that much because I play it.
Yeah, I don't think
so I 100% know this is not Phantasy Star Online. It's not high-techy enough. There's not enough neon. No way.
Yeah.
It's got to be either the Lord of the Rings Online or Final Fantasy 14. Which one did you go with, doggy?
I went with Lord of the Rings.
And I'm gonna go with Final Fantasy 14 on 14.
Can't blame you there.
I just don't see this being Phantasy Star like.
No, out of all of them, that's definitely not Phantasy
I just don't see it being there. I don't see it. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and end the poll there. Princess Zelda, which one is it?
My low res images have duped you. It is indeed Final Fantasy 14.
Oh,
it didn't dupe me. I got it.
It duped you. Although you
humbug, it didn't dupe me.
Yeah, I mean, I could see where it could be some Final Fantasy, I guess, with the cute little cute little character there. So
Yes.
yeah, Fantasy Star. You're right. Yeah, just not enough tech, not enough neon up in there to call that. But yeah, okay. Well, now I know. Now I know.
He accepts the answer.
There you go. How did the chat do, Princess Zelda?
Once again, they were torn. I didn't get anybody with the Fantasy Star, but half went with Final Fantasy, half went with the Lord of the Wings of the Rings. So once again, it is a win for the chat.
There you go.
Hmm.
It is a win for the chat.
It is a win.
Go chat.
Indeed.
You guys know what's up.
All right, now this is coming on. By the way, guys, I think all the rest of our stuff is going to come from a YouTube channel, literally just called Gary.
So what you mean, like
It's easy to remember.
SpongeBob Snail?
Like Gary. Like that's literally the spelling, Gary. He seems to have the type of stuff we need for this show.
Okay, all right.
All right, so no Death Dealer. She is busy scaring the crap out of people, I'm sure. So we are. Oh man. So we are going to continue the show right along with me pushing buttons here. Here we go. With Princess Zelda's Next Christmas Happening. Tell us all about it, Princess Zelda.
So I grew up in an area where sometimes it would snow from October till April, which was awful. Anyway, nothing was greater than getting the Wii under the tree. And why? Because I could play tennis all year round. I loved it. The Wii.
The Wii, the tennis, the Wii
tennis.
Sports, right?
Yes, Wii Sports. I loved Wii Sports. The Wii itself, but then we had the sports. So yes, absolutely loved it. I loved it. Yes. And the bowling, it was so fun. And this is one of my favorite things to do. Yeah, the Nintendo Wii was so exciting. It was so innovative to just be able to use that controller as your actual sports equipment. I mean, how fantastic. Love the Wii.
There you go. The Wii. Princess Zelda got hers for Christmas. Let's see. Oh, we got some chat. Conan Graystan says, believe it or not, I have 80 days played on Fortnite. Dang, sounds like a challenge to me, Princess Zelda.
Man.
I believe it. We are probably pretty close, arguably. I have to check.
Let's see. Jesse Darby says, make the show go 5 hours so I can jump about 20,000 ahead of Doggy Dog. I don't know what he's talking about here.
Gamer score.
Oh,
He's wanting to.
Okay.
He's wanting to take me down for the month. I'm probably only going to get. I need what 8,000 something more to hit the million. Then I'll be done for the month there, Jesse. So
Wow.
8,000.
Oh my gosh.
Well, yeah.
The man with a million.
I'll be done. I'll be glad when that chase is over with. So.
Wow.
Thank God I am not a gamer score guy.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah.
By the time I die, I will get a million gamer score.
No, me neither.
No, unless you're into.
I've been on Xbox Live for over a decade, and I haven't even hit 500,000. So.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
If it's not your thing,
I don't even think I've hit over 200,000. So yeah, I am not a gamer score kind of guy. Okay. Anyways, Doggy, Wii, did you get one for Christmas?
Not for Christmas. We did have a Wii. I didn't really have a ton of games for it, but I mean, if you had just the Wii Sports that came with it, or I believe it came with it, I think that was a package.
It did, yeah.
That was fun enough, man. I mean, that bowling was just. It was a hoot, man. That was so fun, and just everything on Wii Sports was amazing. I'm trying to think what other games we had. I had some big buck hunter where you put the controller in the gun, and I don't know, it was pretty cool. It didn't sense the best, but it's pretty decent buck hunter. I had a few other games, so I didn't have a ton of games for the Wii, but that Wii Sports.
Oh, the baseball, that was fun too.
Yeah, baseball, yeah. Just the sports alone would have been, was worth the price of the thing just for that. Even just the bowling. I love the bowling. We played that bowling so much. It was a blast.
Nice. Okay. I didn't get a Wii until I found one for like $20 at a pawn shop.
Wow.
So I was late to the Wii party, and man, I was sad that I was late because I did not give this console the respect it deserved. It was so fun, so innovative. But I do remember playing the Wii during Christmas and when I was overseas in Iraq at the MWR tent. And that's right, I did say that right, a tent. I remember just all of us taking turns playing the tennis game. for hours, and I remember doing that for one Christmas overseas. So I do have a Wii Christmas memory, and I think it's a pretty sweet memory, in my opinion. So yeah, shout out to the Nintendo Wii, and for those of you that got it for Christmas, like Princess Zelda.
Yay.
Yes. All right. Let's see. Jesse Darby's talking to you, doggy. Guys, let us know if you ever got a Nintendo Wii for Christmas. We love to hear what you have to say. We love to hear what you guys have to say. All right, let me see who is next. Oh, doggy, you are next. Take it away, bro.
Okay, let's see. This was in 2001. I don't remember when the PS2 came out, but anyway, I had to have a PS2 because I went. Once again, I went to somebody's house and they were playing Gran Turismo 3 A Spec, still the best Gran Turismo ever. And I was like, man, this is so cool because I love the first two Gran Turismos, right? And I was like, wow, this is so cool. This looks so good. And then, of course, the great Grand Theft Auto 3. And you see these two cases, I'm like, dude, I have to have one of these. But at the time, I was being kind of a, scummy dog. You're not doing what he's supposed to be doing and working. And I have a job at the time, right? I hadn't had it for a little while. But my parents asked me what I wanted for Christmas. I said, man, I'd love to have a PlayStation 2. I didn't figure they'd get it for me because I think they were like $3.99, right? But I just said that.
Yeah.
And much to my surprise, Christmas morning, I opened up that box and there was the PS2 that came with Gran Turismo 3. And they also got me Grand Theft Auto and a NASCAR game, which I hardly ever played. Not quite sure where that idea came from, but whatever, Man, I mean, I would take that thing everywhere. I put that in this makeup box. It was like some makeup box, like a big case or whatever, right? And I just took that PlayStation 2 everywhere I went just to play. I remember I ended up getting like Tekken and stuff like that, just to take any kind of versus games or anything you could play as friends and just take that thing anywhere, just have fun. Cap. But man, yeah, the PS2, what a great system it ended up being. I played, tons of classics on that. What a great system, But it was such a surprise to me. It was really cool. I'll just never forget. I was not doing what I was supposed to be doing in life, and I was lucky I got that. Luckily, I got back on track soon after that. You know what I'm saying? Luckily, I didn't get too stuck in Grand Theft Auto and actually went and got a job like I was supposed to. Yeah. Shout out to my mom and dad for getting me that Christmas. That was real nice of them, even though I honestly didn't deserve it. So.
All right. Well, there you go. Dog with the PS2 love. Princess Zelda, did you ever get a PS2?
We did have a PS2. I think I might still have it tucked away in a box, actually. But yeah, we had fun games like the Star Wars one. What was it? Battlefront? Was it?
Oh, Battlefront. Yeah.
Battlefront. We did Spyro, Pac-Man.
You never get a guy going 25 miles an hour.
Right.
Mark of Cree. I love that game.
Nice. Shout out to DeathDealer. She joins us. What's going on, DeathDealer?
Hi, everybody.
Hello.
Hi.
So many lasers.
Yeah, I am out doing I am Santa's head elf. And, of course, you guys know that I have the hookup with a lot of people. I am Santa's head elf for Christmas. I am the Easter Bunny's favorite helper for Easter. And I am the Halloween queen. So I have a lot of jobs throughout the year. And what can I say? Children love me. So that's where I'm at today.
First says, "Oh, my Deathy Wethy."
Hi, son. Missed you, darling. I'm so glad I was able to make it. I know I'm late. I apologize, guys. It is hectic. So,
yes.
But I'll do what I can and stay on as long as I can. So, and I'm sure I think I already missed the
Doggy's
first one.
choice. He said he got a PS2 for Christmas. Did you ever get a PS2 for Christmas?
I did get a PS2 for Christmas. My mom actually, when we were kids, we used to get gaming consoles for Christmas, and it was usually the latest ones. And she usually took turns getting us the consoles. So I've essentially had every console since the Atari. I even had a GameCube, Sega CD. Yeah, I've had them all, and they're always Christmas gifts.
Nice. So I actually didn't get a PS2 until maybe 2014. So
Oh,
yeah, I got it simply to play like 5 games on it, and that's about it. Like the PS2 for some reason and me just didn't click. So yeah. So even though you say it's awesome, doggy, I can count the number of PS2 games I've played in one hand.
Wow.
man, as you
And,
go
and I
through
still
this
have room
list,
left over, probably.
as you go through this list, I see so many of them, like Dynasty Warriors and
Yeah.
the Need for Speed games that were on there. Man, there were so many good games on here.
Oops. Wrong button. Sorry, wrong button.
Soul Calibur 2.
Yes. So talk to us about your first choice there, seeing as you're joining us a little late there, Death Dealer. Tell us about your first choice. Oh, if you can.
Sorry, guys, give me 1 second. Okay, my first choice was the Nintendo 64. And Merry Christmas! Okay, I was stepping out of the way of the. I'm in Santa's workshop with Mrs. Claus, so I had to step out of the way. So, yeah, my favorite first one was the Nintendo 64, and that was more to do with because we were children and we begged for it.
Mm-hmm.
And back then you had to wait in hour-long lines to get this stuff. And my mom was so kind as to wait hours in line to get this stuff for us. And Nintendo 64 is probably one of my favorite consoles. I love Mario 64. So pretty much any game that was on the 64, I absolutely loved to play. So that was one of my favorite gifts for sure, by far. If I could, actually, I think I might still have a Nintendo 64. I just don't have all the games I want. Go figure.
Yeah, I have that problem currently with all my consoles. Princess Zelda, did you ever get a Nintendo 64 for Christmas, or did you have one?
We had one. I don't think it was a Christmas gift, but I agree. I loved all the games. The Mario Kart 64, Mario 64, Zelda Ocarina in Time. Like, it is a fantastic system. I agree.
Yes.
But it wasn't Christmas, but it was fantastic.
It was Christmas every day with a Nintendo 64.
They did.
Yeah.
Oh my God, Rogue Squadron. That's right. That game is so epic. Doggy, did you ever get a Nintendo 64 for Christmas?
Not for Christmas, but I did have one. Oh, episode 1 racer. Yeah. Yeah, I had one, but I didn't buy it for Christmas. I got it. I can't remember when I bought it, like sometime in a fall or something like that. The games.
What's your
I was not a Mario 64 fan. I love the 2 Zelda games on there, especially Ocarina of Time. Killer Instinct was cool. What else? Cruising games were cool. There's been a few other ones rolled through, and I can't remember what they were. But there was a cool game. Oh, Superman 64. That was a classic right there. That was a classic. Probably one of the best games ever.
Don't listen to that.
But not for Christmas. I didn't get one for Christmas.
So I got a Nintendo 64 for Christmas. It is one of them. And of course, I got into Legend of Zelda. That's the reason I got it. Was Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask. I remember 007, GoldenEye.
Oh yeah.
Perfect Dark, Bomberman Hero. That one's probably one of my favorite ones. Bomberman Hero. You had the great rare games, Conquer and Jet Force Gemini, all those awesome games. And of course, it birthed, Super Smash Bros. I mean, it was just such a fantastic console. So many great games. I definitely remember playing this with my friends because it had 4 controller slots, and it was just easy and fun. And that's what Nintendo could always get. So great choice from DeathDealer. Let's see. Let's check in with the chat real quick. Jesse Darby says PlayStation became a paperwork. It's going to end up being a third-party app on everybody, and no more console. Hey, it's the future, man. The internet's the future. I'm ready for the metaverse. All I ever got for Christmas was sweaters. Hey, you know what? I got a sweater right now.
As an adult, that's a gift you would welcome. Clothing of any kind, blankets of any kind. As an
That's
adult,
right.
I always welcome.
Always, always, always. Um, let's see. Shout out to Pixel Slapper. Thank you so much for joining us. Pixel Slapper, you are the real MVP. Jesse Darby, why did Mrs. Claus divorce Santa? Why, Jesse Darby? Why? Why? Split difference. Well, we're waiting for that. I had no interest in the Nintendo 64. Okay.
Hey, to each their own. That not everybody wanted it, just like not everybody wants every console, and that's
Yeah.
absolutely fine. That's why there are so many choices on consoles to choose from.
Yes.
You don't have to pick every one. You can just pick and choose what you want.
I'll pick every one if I want to.
Well, that's why it says if you want, it's just that you don't have to in order to be a game lover.
Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Jesse Darby, we're still waiting on the joke as an answer. All right. In the meantime, while we're waiting, DeathDealer, what was your second choice?
Okay, my second choice was the Nintendo Wii, and that actually has a reason behind it. The Nintendo Wii was given to me by Dreadpool, our first Christmas together as a couple. And because I had a Nintendo Wii before, but I left it with my siblings at the house for them to play because I wasn't going to be cruel and be like, I'm taking the console. So when we got together and moved in together, that was his first console he got me for Christmas. And it was the black one. And because back then with the Nintendo Wii, you were able to name your console and give it a name. I actually named it Napoleon because Napoleon was stuck in between a PlayStation and an Xbox 360 and a PlayStation, I think 2 or 3. And by size comparison, Napoleon was quite small. And I still keep it just because it was one of the first gifts that the consoles that he bought me that I appreciated so much. But yeah, and also the games were good. So I liked it a lot.
I can't hear you.
Oh no, I was done. I'm sorry. I've got people coming by, so.
Wait, look, Axel looked like he was talking. I couldn't hear him either. What is happening?
Did you guys not hear anything I said?
No, I loved your story. Your story was fantastic. I thought Axel was trying to share something with us because his mouth is moving, but I can't hear him.
Yeah, we don't hear Axel yet.
There we go. I said we have already talked about the Wii over here, so we're gonna move the show right along. And by the way, I still love the Wii though. Heavily. I missed out. That was my bad. My bad, everybody. So I am gonna go with where am I? Here we go. I don't want to do that one. That one seems weird. Oh no, I can't find a list for this one. Okay, let me do this one. Here we go. Perfect. Okay. So when me and my wife started dating, of course, my wife, if you know our dating, very far apart, a long way from one another, right? And my wife somehow, some way, managed to get me presents all the way over here for Christmas, even though Christmas is not even a thing they celebrate in her country. She knew that I liked it. And one of the first Christmas gifts she gave me was a 3DS, and it was a specific Nintendo 3DS. And of course, my Nintendo Switch as well that my wife gave me. I was going to talk about the Switch, but I couldn't find a quick list for the Switch, guys. But I love these gifts that my wife gives me for Christmas, my consoles. It makes me feel like a kid again. And if you know me, you know I love my Nintendo Switch. You know I love my 3DS, and I take them with me every time we go on vacation. They're so portable, they're so fun, and there's such good games on them. There's just if you never owned a 3DS or a Switch, simply because they're not traditional consoles, that mobile experience that Nintendo puts together is second to none. Yeah, Bravely Second and Layer, I remember that one too. So yeah, so shout out to my wife for making me feel like a kid again and getting me consoles for Christmas. It's definitely something that I treasure. And of course, that's why she's the MVP of my life. Princess Zelda, did you ever get a 3DS or a Switch for Christmas?
It wasn't a Christmas gift, but yes, we have a Switch. I love the Switch. I love the Switch Online that I can play most of my favorite games from the past. I love the games that they have presently. Titan Drago Jr. played so much Splatoon. It was unbelievable. But yeah, they have so many fun games. And we also bring it on vacation because it's portable. And we actually bring a Xbox console with us too. But since it's only 2 controllers, we usually also bring the Switch. But yeah, it's so, I don't know. I love it. I think it's fantastic.
Absolutely fantastic. Doggy, not Doggy. DeathDealer, are you there? I'm going to assume if she's not on screen that she's not.
Yes. No, I'm here. I'm just dealing.
Did you ever get a Switch or a 3DS for Christmas?
Actually, I did, as a matter of fact. Dreadpool got me a Switch a few years ago, as a matter of fact. That was one of our Christmas gifts that he got me. So
See, there you go.
it was a nice little surprise, and I love it. Love it.
Awesome. Doggy, did you ever get a 3DS or a Switch for Christmas?
Never had a 3DS. Okay, if I got a Switch for Christmas, I would know that I was a very bad boy for the whole course of the year. That I would have preferred.
Wow.
I would have preferred the stocking full of coal over the
Wow.
Switch. I mean, what did I do so bad this year, Santa? What did I do? I'm just kidding.
Wow.
Well, kind of kidding. Willow got one for Christmas from Santa Claus with Animal Crossing. I think that was the only game she got with it that one time. So yeah, we actually did get one for Christmas, but it was not me. So luckily.
All right. Well, Willow is enjoying the high life then. So yeah. There you go. Let's see. Pixel Slapper. Let's see. So Splendiferous finally gave us the answer to the joke. Was it No, it wasn't Splendiferous.
Doggy guessed it.
Jesse Darby said, why did Santa and Mrs. Claus get a divorce? And he said, because he only comes once a year. Didn't you say that, Doggy?
Yeah, I said that. I just spelled it, in the not
I
nasty
see.
way. Yeah.
There you go.
know.
Let's see. Pixel Slapper says, I'm thinking Axel loves his wife. First time viewer. Oh, I do love my wife. Thank you. And by the way, thank you again for tuning in for the first time. Appreciate you.
Thank you for joining us, bro.
Yes. Let's see. Papa Woody says he got a Game & Watch for Christmas when he was a kiddie. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Wow, that's something.
Yeah, I always wanted one.
That's
of those,
something
too.
to get one of those.
Yeah.
Wow, that's old school.
Yeah.
Let's see. Sir X-Men says, I got the Sega channel for Christmas through Comcast. Was Comcast a thing back in the 90s?
The Sega channel.
I remember the Sega channel. Yeah, it was like a cart, and you connected a coax cable to it, and it connected to a modem, and you could download games, like one game at a time.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, it was cool.
Huh.
It was cool.
Learn something new every day. I didn't know
Yeah.
about that. Huh. That's pretty cool.
Let's see. Pixel Slapper. I'm going to cap for Santa's hat. There you go. And shout out to my beautiful wife. Here she is. Thank you so much for being the MVP of my life. She is awesome. So yeah. And yeah, yes, everybody's saying yes to you, Doggy. It was a thing. And late 90s. There you go. All right, but with all that being said, Dog, guess what time it is?
All right, let's go. Up on the rooftop, reindeer paws to listen to intermission time with Princess Zelda.
Thank you, Doggy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Boy, do we have a holiday game for you today. You get to look at an image of a holiday event from a game, and you have to identify what game is this. Are you ready for round 2?
I am.
Absolutely.
Hold on.
Yay!
Hold on.
All right.
There it is. Okay, I was like, I had this pulled up. Where did it go? Okay, we are ready, Princess Zelda.
All right. Is this? Oh, the celebration of winter lights is finally here in this video game. Time to fish up some sandy paws or start a snowball fight. Is this Palia, Embers Adrift, or Coral Island? And go.
Then go, DeathDealer.
Coral Island is my final answer because I've never played any of these games. So, yep, I'm going with that as my final answer. I'm just guessing.
Coral
So maybe I'll get right.
Oh, all right. Okay, I can see it. There's water there. Looks like a beach. Yeah, it could be Coral Island. Okay. Doggy, what do you got?
What was the other two choices? So
Choice number 1, Palia. Choice number 2, Embers Adrift.
Yeah, I like the Coral Island thing. I'm going with the DeathDealer here. Yeah, it looks islandish. I would say that was a very good guess. I agree.
I'm gonna have to be the trifecta on Coral Island. Well, hold on. Coral Island, Embers Adrift, Palia. Fish up some sandy paws. Okay, so it's got to be an animal game. I can't think of anything. I'm gonna go with Coral Island too because I'm clueless. I've never played any of these games. I'm gonna go with Coral Island too. We're gonna give the chat a little bit more time to vote. Let me see where they're at here. Yeah. We only got 2 votes, chat. Come on, chat. Somebody vote. While the chat is voting, let's see. Sexman says, my parents gave me a Space 1999 Eagle 1 when I was a kid. What the heck is that?
I don't know that either.
Hold on. Space 1999 Eagle 1. It's a crew. It's a space shuttle. And by the way, I'm calling cap right now, Sirx, You were not a kid in 1999. 100% cap. Okay. 100% cap. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna go ahead and end the poll there. Princess Zelda.
Yes.
What's the answer?
The answer was Palia.
Palia. What?
Yes, it was Palia. I actually am quite addicted to Coral Island right now, which is why that was one of the choices. You're going to be hearing a lot about it. I can't stop playing it. I almost didn't come tonight because I couldn't stop playing it. But this isn't it.
What is Palia?
This.
A squirrel on a cart.
That's Sandy Paws.
Oh.
Yeah.
I see. Okay. So we all got it wrong. It's okay. It's all right.
Well, the chat did quite well, actually. Half of them went with Palia and half went with Coral Island, so they stay undefeated. They are still 3 for 3.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
All right,
Good job, chat.
If you get this wrong, I don't know what this is, but if you get this wrong, you got to give me a game card. And you'll have to re-earn your gamer card if you get this next one wrong. All right, take it away, Princess.
All right. Let's see.
Hey, wait. I already admitted that I haven't played any of these games. I'm just guessing. You can't revoke my gamer card for this.
Here we go. New question.
All right.
Take it away, Princess Zelda.
Is that Santa Claus? No, it's the Bone Chill event. Run and have fun. Is this Lethal Company, the Blackout Club, or Dead by Daylight? And go.
DeathDealer. This is right up your alley.
Honestly, I'm not sure. I don't recall ever seeing a creepy snowman, but that sounds to me like a Dead by Daylight type thing.
All right.
I'm probably wrong on that one, though. So I'm going to go ahead and say I'm probably wrong on that one as well.
All right, there you go. Doggy, what do you got?
Let's see. We got Blackout Club, Lethal Company. Oh man, this kind of it looks Dead by Daylight-ish, and Zelda loves Dead by Daylight. So using
Is it
those
a
two
trick?
clues, using those 2 clues of my super sleuth abilities, I'm gonna have to go with Dead by Daylight.
Holly Jolly detective work.
All right. Holly Jolly Detective. That's right. Yeah, this looks very Dead by Daylight. I feel like this is a skin of an already existing monster. I don't know which one it would be, as I'm not a horror fan. But something that probably is made up of more than one human body. But I'm gonna go with Dead by Daylight. I'm also going with Dead by Daylight. And we're gonna go ahead and end the poll there. Princess Zelda, what is the answer?
Everyone keeps their gamer card. It is Dead by Daylight.
Woo!
You can actually hide.
Gamer card. Whoop, whoop.
I know the games this year. I'm losing my mind. I don't even know what to play. There's so many awesome games. Like I keep bouncing back and forth. I just losing my mind.
There you
But
go.
the
And
chat
how did
also got it. They did fantastic. 80% went with Dead by Daylight.
Woohoo! Shout out to the chat.
Can't trick you
The
guys.
chat. The chat
All right,
is
let's
on
see. Let's
fire.
check in with the chat here.
Oh, my lights are burned
Let's
out.
see. So we were talking about the 1999 Eagle One, and Pixel Slapper says it's a ship. You could fire rockets. Boo, Coral Island.
I love Coral Island.
Space 1999. Damn, I thought I was old. And then in comes Sir X-Man. Axel, I'm 58 years old. It came out in the 70s. I don't know. It says 1999.
What came out
Yeah.
in the 70s? The
Oh
Sega
man, I
channel?
want to play Avatar so much. Jago Coogan. He says I'm listening in the background playing Avatar. I want to play so much.
Yeah, that game looks awesome. It was like $39 on Amazon the other day too. Should have
Jeez.
got it when I was.
Pixel Slapper says, "Damn, I'm so young." At Sir X-Man, want to race? LOL, coughs and farts included. And let's see. If I had to guess, I'd say Dead by Daylight. If I know Princess Zelda, yes.
You do.
And yes, Comcast was a thing back in the 90s. Hey, I didn't know. Okay.
The triple play. You get the triple play.
The triple play. There you go. All right, we are on to our last set of games here. Let me go back to Gary's channel. Again, all this footage is brought to you by Gary. YouTube channel Gary, like it says. So yeah, there you go. Princess Zelda, take it away. You're up. Oh, hold on. Oh my gosh. Let me get this off the screen. Okay. Take it away, Princess Zelda.
All right. So my final choice was the Game Boy. I mean, there was nothing greater than being able to take your games with you everywhere you go. It might not have had the best graphics, but boy, you could take it to school. You could take it anywhere. If you had to go for a ride with your parents, you could take it with you. So I loved the Game Boy. Tetris all day, anywhere.
Tetrinos everywhere.
Everywhere you go.
Did you ever get a Game Boy for Christmas?
I don't think I got one for Christmas. I think I got one for a birthday, but still a good console or a good handheld console to get for sure. Absolutely worth it because I did own them.
There you go. Doggy, did you Game Boy?
I had a Game Boy. Loved the Game Boy. I don't think I got it for Christmas. I don't believe. But that doesn't take away from the fact that what a great handheld that was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. There's so many great games on there. What it came with Tetris, which was awesome in its own right. The Mario Land games were cool. The Turtle games on there. Dr. Mario. There's so many. Yeah, there's so many good games. But yeah, I don't think I got Game Boy for Christmas. It might have been birthday, I believe. But no matter what a great handheld. I actually haven't had No, we had a Game Gear. As I say, other than that, I haven't ever had a handheld since then. Besides, the original handheld.
So I played my friend's Game Boy, and I immediately decided that I'm never getting this thing.
What?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It was too
Link's
primitive. I
Awakening, that was a
couldn't.
good one too. Yeah.
I couldn't. I'm sorry. Yeah, no. The Game Boy came out when the games were in the 16-bit era already, and it was like a 4-bit console. And I was just like, if I'm gonna ask for something for Christmas, it's not gonna be this, or my birthday, or anything else. Now, my little brother, on the other hand, he loved his Game Boy, but me, no, it was just not for me. But hey, I'm happy for you, Princess Zelda, and I have played Tetris on it ever since, and it is awesome. And Link's Awakening on the Game Boy. Of course, I played that one on later iterations because, well, I just love my Zelda games, and I got it later on, of course, finding it at a yard sale for like $5.
It was an excellent Zelda game too, and the
Yes,
graphics were pretty good on it. For
oh man, I was shocked at how good it was. Like even I was like, wow.
yeah. It was
And then I'm like, are all games like this? And I came quickly to find out, no, they're not. So yeah, there you go. Game Boy by Princess Zelda.
I think they have Street Fighter. I think they had Street Fighter 2 on it at one time.
Ah, yeah. All right, let's see. Split Difference says, yes, Princess Zelda, Game Boy. And shout out to your Wicked Hot. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real
bro.
MVP.
What's up? What's up?
He says, sorry I'm late. Happy Friday. Hey, thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for joining us. Yeah.
Pixel Slapper says, the Game Boy got us trained up for mobile. Shh. Quiet. Shh. Okay. And then we got Back from the Dead joining us. Shout out to Back from the Dead. He says, hey, everyone. Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP. Pixel Slapper says, Axel, wait, you're on my friends list. Add Axel, do I need to delete you? Let's see. Jesse Darby, don't hate PlayStation, but PlayStation brought this on yourselves. Sit on high throne, and nothing can happen to them. Hey, they haven't been resting on the laurels. I mean, it takes a lot to stay on top. Just saying. Let's see. Wow, Game Gear was better. Sega needs to make a handheld for Xbox. Yeah. Instant, day one. I want an Asus ROG Ally so much because I feel that that's like the official portable Xbox. I want one so bad.
Yeah, if I was getting a handheld, yeah, I'd want that one too. It looks pretty awesome.
So yeah. Let's see. DeathDealer.
Yes.
Are you there?
Yes, I am.
All right, take it away.
Okay, so my third and final choice is one of my favorite gifts. It wasn't a gift to me, actually. It was the first gaming console that I bought Dreadpool when we got together.
Aww.
I bought him the Xbox one of the original models. And yeah, it was one of my proudest moments, actually, because I had to go and reserve it without him knowing and then go and pick it up. And yeah, it was a very proud moment for me. And of course, I love my Xboxes as well. So it was kind of a benefit for both of us. But I'm very proud that I was able to buy that for him at that time.
Okay.
So that's one of my favorite gifts, is because the joy on his face when he opened it, he wasn't expecting it. It was a very nice moment for us. So that's why I like that one the most. Of course, like I said, we've gotten gifts as kids for the games for years, but that's one of my favorites because it wasn't for me, it was for somebody else that I paid way too much money for. Because of course they didn't come with the rechargeable batteries and rechargeable battery pack and all that stuff and extra controllers. So yeah, I went out and bought all the stuff he'd need for it. So it was one of my prouder moments because I was able to do that.
The Xbox One. Awesome. Princess Zelda, did you get an Xbox One for Christmas?
I didn't get one for Christmas. I think I got one because I gave my son the Xbox that I had, so then I got one for myself. And then Titan got me the Series X when that came out.
Okay.
So it wasn't Christmas. But still,
This is
yeah.
Christmas.
So many fun games, so many fun times. You can't go wrong.
Nice. Doggy, the Xbox One, did you get it for Christmas?
Yeah, I did get it for Christmas actually.
Oh, nice. Tell us all about it.
I think the one I got was the one that came with Call of Duty Ghost and a couple Assassin's Creed games like Unity and
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Black Flag or something like that, right?
Mhm.
I can't
Yep.
even remember the other games that I asked for with it.
It came
Yeah.
with Titanfall. Yeah, Titanfall and the Assassin's Creeds. Yeah.
Um,
No. You're right. Sorry. You're right. Yeah. Okay, keep going.
yeah, and I think I got some other games with it. Like I can't remember, but it had Killer Instinct on it too, so that's really all you needed anyway.
Mhm.
But yeah, no, I got that for Christmas. I was so happy to get that. I was so happy to upgrade from the 360, even though I love the 360 so much. But you know, it was time to move on to the next great thing. The Xbox One that I got for that Christmas still lives. I did end up selling it, but the person I sold it to still uses it to this day. So what a mighty console that thing was. It's still rolling and being used to this day. But yeah, I was so happy to
Nice.
get that. Yep, one of my favorite gifts as well.
Nice. Very nice. I didn't get an Xbox One for Christmas, but I did get it for a birthday. I was a poor college student. And so all my friends got together and they each shipped in like $25 and they ended up buying me an Xbox One.
Mm.
And I got the OG
Oh, well,
model
that's
with Kinect
nice.
and everything. So yeah, my friends all split to get me an Xbox One so I could play games with them.
Nice.
So shout out to my friends. They're awesome. So and yeah, and I played the crap out of the Xbox One, man. One of my favorite consoles of all time. So yeah. Shout out to DeathDealer and her Xbox One.
Yes.
Let's see. Pixel Slapper says, I still got my Game Gear. Do I win? Hey, guess who also still has his Game
that's
Gear?
cool. Yeah.
Yes, you do win, especially if it wins. And no scratches on the screen, you get bonus points.
Do you have the little TV adapter thing that I had?
Oh, the TV adapter that doesn't work anymore?
Yeah. What was that? I can't remember what it was. I can't remember what that thing was called. That adapter.
Yeah,
It's
I
such
think
a
it was
simple
called the
name,
TV
too.
adapter.
Yeah, it was a simple name. Yeah, I don't remember what it's called.
Yeah. Let me see.
Win in Warzone. Whoop,
Yeah.
whoop.
Win in Warzone with Rocky. Congratulations.
Yeah.
Watch the show. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, what are you doing?
Yeah, I'm just kidding, Titan. Let's see. Splendor says, you could have bought me one. I had to pull teeth to get mine. Finding something that your loved one gets complicated. I returned a few swings. I have no idea what's going on here. I'm sorry, Pixel Slappy. I don't understand what you're saying. Maybe that's something else. Okay. Let's see. Jesse Darby saying that Avatar looks boring. No, it can't be boring. I really want to play that game. All right. I'm trying to find a good list of games for this one that I'm gonna put on here, and I hope this is a good video. This video is brought to you by Ninja Player, so we'll see what happens. So we'll see what happens. All right. So again, my beautiful wife, being the amazing wife that she is, spoils me so much. And last year for Christmas, or not last year, but a few years ago for Christmas, she got me the Meta Quest 2 VR.
Oh.
And I was a VR doubter. I was a naysayer. And after playing VR, I am all in. I am all in on the metaverse. Mark Zuckerberg can scan my house. I don't care. I want my Ready Player One experience. Make it happen, Mark. I'm all in. I really want a Quest 3 now. Fingers crossed soon. But I remember getting this Quest for Christmas and just being in awe. Like, it has been a long time since I've been in literal awe of what I'm playing. And I can't remember having a moment like that. The last time I had a moment like that was probably when I got my Sega Saturn, that jump from 2D graphics to 3D graphics. And now it's a jump from like flat screen to VR immersion, it's on another level. If you haven't played good VR games, I'm not talking VR experiences. Like there are some things that are more experiences than they are games. We've all felt victim to those, but now there's enough actual VR games, like AAA VR games that are actually using the tech well, that it's phenomenal. Of course, in my opinion, still the best VR game of all time is Half-Life Alyx. I really want to play that Asgard's Wrath. I recently got into a little game called Moss, and the whole time I'm playing it, I'm thinking like it's this cute little mouse. You got to help him platform, solve puzzles, interact with the world around you, and it is a gorgeous game. And I can think of someone in the puzzle that would love something like that, a little cute mouse puzzle solving game. So yeah, it is one of my favorite gifts, one of my favorite things that I have, and it's just because it's giving me that sense of wow, this is the future, and it really is. If you haven't experienced VR, you should. Because as I said, I was a naysayer. I was a doubter. And now I'm all in. Princess Zelda, did you ever get a Quest 2 for Christmas?
So Clark Drago got a Quest 2 for Christmas either last year or the year before. I can't remember. It had to be the year before. I don't remember. And when he got it, was that when it came out 2 years ago? I think so.
I mean, it came out many years ago, but...
Oh, okay. Man, I don't know. Time flies. Anyway, Clark Drago got one for Christmas. And when it first came out, I played a couple games. Like the reason he wanted it, I guess there was this Roblox game where you were a giant Roblox and you got to pluck little Roblox people and fling them. I was never more bored in my life, although the visuals were amazing. But Roblox doesn't really engage me so much. So I played it a little bit when they first got it, but I have not played a game that has encapsulated me as you described. So maybe I'm just playing the wrong games.
Mm-hmm. Look at Moss. Look at Moss. It has a free trial. Trust me, Princess Zelda. Trust.
All right, I'm writing it down.
MOSS.
Got it. I'm writing it down. I have not been, like I said, I think the visuals are incredible, but I don't want to keep going back to it, so I'll try that one.
All right. DeathDealer, have you played Quest VR?
I have not, so I have no opinion on this one. Sorry, guys.
It's all good. Doggy, Quest VR.
I have never played any VR. Even though, man, I've been kind of tempted. I don't know if they're still $250 or not. I was kind of tempted to get one of these MetaQuest 2s this year. Just if anything, to do like the movie nights that the guys do and like watch the movies.
Oh, that's right. We do it with we do the big screen with
right
with everybody. Yeah, you've never been there. You definitely need to see the big screen, bro.
Yeah, I'd love to do that and just hang out. And then like that golf game everybody talks about, like walk along golf or
walk about golf.
Walk about golf. Yeah, that sounds like everybody has a blast with that. I think it'd be cool. I don't think I'd need like I know it'd be nice to get the 3, you know, but I think the entry point, if the thing's still $250, I don't know. I've been kind of on the fence about doing that. I just don't know how well VRs work with glasses and stuff like that. So that's nothing that scares me. They might be just fine. No, it's something I haven't tried, but I'm sure it would be fun once I got into it. But like I said, just being able to hang out with people and watch movies and sport events and stuff like that with them, that would be cool. That'd be worth the money alone, really, you know, if it wasn't too expensive. So
yeah.
So nope, I didn't get one for Christmas. Who knows? Maybe there's one under the tree and I just don't know.
There you go.
Is anybody listening?
Yeah, there you go. So, and again, shout out to my beautiful wife for being so supportive with this stuff. So yeah. So yeah, that's gonna do it for our Christmas list. Let's check in with the chat. Shout out to Boogie Band. He says, "What's up, everyone? What's going on, Boogie Band? Thank you so much for joining us. You are the real MVP." Sirxman says, "Come on, Axel. You know the Virtual Boy was the bomb." I wouldn't know because I think I've only ever tried it at Walmart once, and that's all I ever tried it. That's the one time I tried it. Let's see.
Hey guys, I'm really sorry to have to do this to you all, and I at least had a few minutes to jump on, but I do have to get back to playing the head elf. Kids are expecting me to be smiley and involved. So as much as I would love to stay on, I'm afraid I'm going to have to jump off to take care of this. But I can be back on next week and the whole show.
All right.
Mary,
See ya next week.
Yeah, Merry
Bye.
Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, everybody. I hope you all have a great time. I hope you guys get what you want. And I hope everyone has a fantastic, somewhat stress-free day. So with that being said, I'll see you guys later, okay? Bye.
Bye, Death Dealer.
All right. Shout out to DeathDealer. Thank you so much for being here while you could. Let's see. So let's see. Microsoft needs to make PC Gamer Score separate from Xbox Gamer Score. Maybe a lot of people have talked about separating it, but yeah, no.
Yeah.
Oh
But
yeah,
then-
I
but then
miss
it won't
party
matter
watching
to
on
me anyway.
Netflix on Xbox 360. Yeah, that's been replaced with a big screen VR. Trust me. Let's see. And Splendifer says later, Deathy Wethy. And Splendifer says, whoops, there we go. Pixel Slapper says, see ya. All right, but with all that being said, Doggy, guess what time it is again?
Joy to the world, Princess Zelda is here with intermission time.
Oh my god, I love it.
yay! That was beautiful, doggy. You should make a CD
was.
of holiday gaming classics. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is the final round of your holiday event extravaganza. You look at a picture and hear a tiny clip, and you have to figure out what game is it. Are you ready?
I am almost ready. Give me a second.
All right.
Hold on, let me take you off big screen. There we go.
Thank you.
All right, and I am now ready. Take it away, Princess Zelda.
All right. Nothing screams holidays like using your holiday oven to whip up some treats in this festive event. Is this from Destiny 2, World of Warcraft, or Overwatch 2? And go.
And go. Pixel Slapper says, it's easy to impress Princess Zelda. Oh, no. The doggy, all right. Where is this oven from?
Okay. That doesn't look Overwatch-ish. Doesn't look Overwatch-ish. Really? Man, it might just be, maybe it's because of the, like you said, use a low res pics, so it kind of.
I thought that was one of the better picks.
Either way, yeah, the one you like, yeah, it could be kind of fooling me here. But I'm gonna say that looks older school, and I say World of Warcraft, some WoW.
All right, some wow. Okay. So I'm looking at it,
Definitely gotta say it's not Overwatch. If I definitely,
and it looks very ornate. So Overwatch is out
yeah,
because that's just laziness. It could easily be Destiny 2 or WoW, but the fact that it has a carpet like that, like you can see the bump in the carpet, and there are no carpets in Destiny 2, so I'm gonna go with WoW. I have never seen a rug in Destiny ever in my life. So I'm
Me
going
neither.
with World of Warcraft as well. Yeah, that's where it is. We're gonna go ahead and stop the poll there. Princess Zelda, what was the answer?
I'm going to read back from the Dead's response because he's spot on. It's Eva Levante's holiday oven from the Dawning event in Destiny 2.
In Destiny, well, there is no way.
There's evidently there's one carpet.
I have never seen the carpet in Destiny 2.
The holiday carpet.
How dare they? How dare they change their normal laziness for this?
yeah. I've never played Destiny 2, so or
The
what?
effort threw me off. The effort threw me off.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I feel bamboozled. Bah humbug. I feel bamboozled. How did the chat do?
The chat is like unstoppable tonight. 50%
Man.
went with Destiny 2, 50% went with WoW, so they get credit.
Yeah,
Unstoppable chat.
Lots of 50%.
tie goes to the runner.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, Let's see who else do we got. Yeah. Boo, Destiny 2. Yeah, bah humbug, Destiny 2.
Yeah.
All right.
Boo.
All right, Princess Zelda, we're ready.
All right, your final question. Will the chat remain undefeated? I don't know. Let's find out. Ho, ho, holy cow. Is that a Santa zombie? What are you looking at? Back for Blood, COD, or PUBG Battlegrounds? And go.
That was great, Princess Zelda. Do it again.
Okay. Ho, ho, holy cow. Is that a Santa zombie? And go.
Oh my gosh, that was great. I love it. I need to clip that. Okay.
Nah.
All right, Doggy, ho ho, holy cow. Is that a Santa zombie? What do you got? Back for Blood, Call of Duty, or PUBG Battlegrounds?
Well, I don't think it's gonna be Axel's favorite game, Back for Blood. Only because I don't think anybody played that game long enough for it to have it like a Christmas update. So I'm gonna have to say no to that one. I don't know. That's zombie stuff, and it's Call of Duty. It's got to be Call of Duty. It's got to be Call of Duty. So that is my final answer.
All right. Zombie Santa. Okay. I spent many years playing PUBG. And I never seen a minigun in PUBG. Now, I haven't played in about 2 years, so they could have easily added it.
Yeah.
Oh, but by the way, it's definitely not Back for Blood.
No, it's
You've also never seen a carpet in Destiny 2. I'm just throwing that out there.
Yeah.
Yep. Way to
I know
throw that
Call
out.
of Duty has a zombies mode, and I know that their zombies have red eyes like this one. So I am gonna go Call of Duty as well, just because I'm putting the zombies in the eyes, and the fact that I never seen a minigun in PUBG because it would be OP. But you never know. PUBG might be going that route now. I haven't played in a few years. After I got my chicken dinner, I was like, I'm good. I'm good. I beat the game. So yeah, there we go. Final answer. Not PUBG. Call of Duty. Call of Duty. All right. Princess Zelda, what was the answer?
It was indeed Call of Duty.
All right.
Yes. Woo!
Yay.
Yay. All right. Let's see. Back from the Dead says they changed the tower's design for every holiday event in Destiny 2, Axel. Yeah, they do. I understand, but I guess maybe I just don't care to look at the decorations. Sorry, guys. I know you put a lot of hard work into that Christmas stuff, devs, but I just want to play the game.
I love the events.
Yes,
I do.
Let's see. Jesse Darby says it's Call of Duty. No, choose with your brain, doggy.
I try and avoid using the brain for things. It steers me wrong sometimes. So
Yeah. Oh, by the way,
Stay
speaking of
away.
events, so my Quest 2 on December 26th, Blackpink is doing a VR concert, and it's being hosted by Quest Horizons. So I am 100% going to be there to watch the Blackpink concert. So yeah.
So, yeah. See, that's cool. That's cool. Just being able to watch stuff on it would be cool, and watch it with friends and stuff. I mean, that's cool.
I think they're taking a page out of Fortnite, because didn't Fortnite do like the Ariana Grande concert?
They just did Eminem. Like they just did him like 3 weeks ago. But yes,
Yeah.
they did
Oh,
also
really?
have Ariana Grande. Yes.
Wow.
So yeah, these concerts are like a big thing.
Yeah.
But like in MetaQuest, it's like, they put a 360 VR camera in there, and it's pretty cool. And it's like watching the real concert, and you're like a little ant. It's kind of cool. So yeah, I can't wait. So let's see. Splendor says, what? I used to like the concerts on Phantasy Star. Oh, that's right. They did do a concert like 2 years ago. I forget what it was. And I tried to show up for it, but it was like full, so I never got to watch it. I was sad. But yeah, Phantasy Star Online too. I guess also did concerts. I don't know. I love the virtual concerts because I get to play games and do concerts at the same time. It's cool. So yeah, but with that being said, guys, we hope that you and your family have a fantastic. Oh, sorry, that you guys do not celebrate Christmas. Scrooge says so. No, I'm just kidding. I can't do it. I can't be Scrooge Axel. I love Christmas too much. You guys, we hope that you guys have a fantastic Christmas. I hope that you guys get to open lots of presents, that you get gifts that you enjoy, but most of all, that you make some great memories with your loved ones.
Right.
Yep. And from everybody here at the Iconic Video Games channel and Iconic Video Games podcast, we want to say Merry Christmas to you and your family. And we are going to go ahead and get out of here. I'm Axel1324.
I'm Festive Zelda.
And I'm Holly Jolly Doggy.
And we'll catch you guys next week for our Game of the Year.
Game of the Year.